there are a lot of great players that dropped to a lot of also amazing players. So it's going to be kind of crazy. Japan has been putting in a lot of work, and right now we have another representative from Japan, Kameme, here against MkLeo. We got an opportunity to see Kameme earlier before, but now facing off against MkLeo, the #1 in the world versus the number 19 PGRU ranked player. This will be a big one. You know, looking at this style of play, right? Joker, being a character who I've said before is a character who I see as really good at just whiff punishing, but versus a character like Mega Man, right? Mega Man litters the stage with so many projectiles that I want to see how will MkLeo be able to deal with the zoning that this character has.
And honestly, D1, I feel like that's why we're going to be seeing a lot of Rebels Guard. If anything, that free charge on the Arsene meter could possibly be a factor within this matchup. I actually haven't really seen MkLeo play against high-level Mega Man just yet necessarily, especially with this Joker, since he's been putting in work with this character in general. But so this is why I've actually been really excited to watch EVO, and not just watch EVO, but see how our competitors deal with all these obscure matchups that we really don't get to see as often as you would see otherwise.
And I'll tell you one thing, the moment we saw Arsene come through, which can definitely be obviously said for a lot of matchups, now all of a sudden things are easier. He has Makarakarn, which allows him to reflect projectiles, and also now his Aegon, it goes way further, and it even has just that pillar of fire that comes up, making it difficult for Kameme to deal with. But it looks like now we're back to regular Joker, which right there, MkLeo, ooh, I was about to say, it looked like he was getting ready to set up for his own confirm off of the bullet storm from the sky, but he wasn't able to confirm. But on the other hand, you saw Kameme just in the nick of time was able to get that confirmation to the up tilt to put him in the lead.
Yeah, something we actually saw earlier from Kameme too. He loves that Metal Blade conversion into the up tilt. I call it the Rockman Shoryuken because you know he's running up there and you know he wants to get that stock with that very high knockback up tilt that he's got. Going in with the back air, and Arsene's out finally here. MkLeo using actually the Rebels Guard a few times to rack up that meter that we were talking about earlier, but I feel like Kameme more than anything is just giving Leo a really hard time. I'm just closing in this gap. The patience displayed right there that you just saw, his shield was so small, so his only option was to just jump out of shield and Z-drop that Metal Blade.
And it was a really good option from him too, because it looked like MkLeo wanted to keep up that pressure on the platform. But right now, MkLeo taking so much time right here to just to KO this heavy character in Mega Man. 81.9% before right now. And we did see MkLeo drop to somebody actually last weekend at Smash Factor in Mars, showing us that he definitely does bleed. And because of this, you know, it probably might give a lot more people confidence that they can actually beat a player just like MkLeo, regardless of him being able to make it into the grand finals of so many events on the winner's side.
And that's what I love about this game too, because so many characters that you have to be worrying about. And MkLeo, although he was #1 ranked on the PGR, you have players like Kameme right here catching his jump with the up smash, and players like Mars, like from last weekend, taking out Leo. So you know no one is safe out here, especially at such a tournament of high caliber like EVO.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you right now, just like I said, right, like when it came to just dealing with the mid-range zoning, MkLeo right now having a bit of a tough time. He does have some pretty good tools to slip underneath his opponent's attacks, such as like the down tilt and low profiles him, allows him to get those opportunities to get inside. But it looks like now MkLeo focusing on getting these overshot dash attacks time and time again to push the opponent off stage, because Joker does do a really good job of at least edge guarding his opponents. And now I think, Vicky, the game might be in his favor. Look at this. Arsene is here, and that clock is slowly ticking.
It's slowly ticking, and although it's ticking away, that meter goes down extremely slow. I know we see a lot of players take their time on the Heaven platform before they try to contest Arsene, but Kameme knows what is at stake here. I mean, he's at 44% despite being an entire stock ahead of MkLeo.
Yes, and I think we're almost done with Arsene.
Oh.
Yeah, Leo tried to see if he can get at least whatever little juice that he can get with that forward smash, but now we're back to regular stock store brand Joker having to deal with this Leaf Blade, and we're back to zoning again from Kameme.
Oh, and I'm really scared. Every time I see Kameme hold on to that Metal Blade, I'm just afraid he's going to toss it and go for that conversion where he just runs up and does another up tilt. He may be trying to play it a lot more safe now that he's at 77%, but of course, Arsene's not on the board here yet. He wants to take advantage of the position that MkLeo is in here.
Yes, and we did see MkLeo at least try to use the down tilt at some point just to get underneath. He clips him with the back air though, and now it's a chance for him to ledge trap.
Oh, rolling right beyond MkLeo with the punish from trying to call out his own ledge situation. He finds himself getting up tilted.
I am so surprised that he decided to commit to something like the forward smash. That means that he was trying to do a hard call out right there on Kameme's normal getup from the edge. And right there, he guessed wrong. And because of that wrong guess that he went for, you saw all the lag from that forward smash, giving an ample amount of time for Kameme to get that rock upper KO, and there you have it. We have MkLeo down 1 game in a 2 out of 3 situation at Evolution 2019. This is a scary situation. We don't have 3 or 5 like the usual Smash events here in the top 64, right? Now we have a scary situation for MkLeo, and he's going to have to pick up the pieces or he's going to be sent to the loser's bracket.
Yeah, this is the top 32 that I was talking about, man. Just waiting to watch what was going to happen here, and I am not surprised that we have MkLeo down a single game in this set. Of course, remember, this is 2 out of 3. This is not 3 out of 5, so this is actually a lot harder for MkLeo to try to deal with, because if he loses this game, we're going to have MkLeo in loser's bracket.
Yep, and right now it looks like he's having a tough time trying to approach, because Kameme is using these defensive leaf shields, right? And because of the leaf blade being out, it makes it very difficult for him to mount his usual pressure that he does with Joker comfortably.
I like the way that he's spacing himself out, trying to be pretty patient for the most part. And Kameme, honestly, he just kind of stands where he's at, and he doesn't really try to overcommit against MkLeo. He just tries to see what he's going to do as an approach option, which is honestly the move. That Metal Blade being the most intimidating thing that I see Kameme hold on to.
Oh, and nice right there. You can see the practice that Kameme has in this matchup, making sure not to leave himself susceptible to the Aegon from off stage. He blocks every single time, and MkLeo has to find a way to come back.
Oh, but that fair that Mega Man has now in Smash Ultimate absolutely kills in this game, and something you have to look out for. It's not just the backer that you have to be careful with, and now it is the fair as well.
And I have to tell you right now, Vicky, this is definitely one of these situations where I feel like MkLeo has met his match. Every time he's trying to see if he can get inside and get a chance to play, Kameme has an answer every single time.
And I like the aggressive option Leo does there, so that way he can get back safely to the ledge. The drag down into up smash, that's what I like to see from MkLeo. I mean, he has a 59%. We saw that he was able to even it out perfectly that last game, but unable to take it all the way. Kameme running with this lead.
Yes, and you saw he was trying to use the Aegon from a distance by getting intercepted by the Metal Blade. These tools that Kameme has does a really good job of allowing MkLeo to build up enough meter, and oh my god, committing to the Rebels Guard, leaving himself wide open to that Shoryuken.
I just want to say that I was talking about Rebels Guard being good in this matchup, but the way that Kameme just used it as a bait because he decided to overcommit to the Rebels Guard was insane. That perfect punish with the up tilt.
Yes, and now MkLeo, his final stock here. If he drops this, he will be going straight to the loser's bracket, a situation nobody wants to be in here at EVO.
I like he goes for that back air, knowing that Kameme wasn't going to opt to go for that platform, narrowly avoiding that forward smash. Kameme still gets to see his second stock alive.
And again, MkLeo getting stopped from trying to approach. Gets the drag down with the fair, and then he follows up. You see he's setting himself up for a potential back air. Okay, does not get the trump, though, and no confirm from there. The pressure's still on.
Oh, we got these loops with the Aegon here. Gets back safely to the stage, looking pretty good for Kameme. Gets the drag down again from MkLeo. These drag down conversions that we are seeing.
Yes, that range from the forward air is paying out in dividends here from MkLeo. And there's the down tilt that I was talking about. It allows him to low profile, pop his opponent back up in the air. We might actually see hope here from MkLeo, who has Arsene in the nick of time.
Oh, uses the leaf shield. I love the way he uses that as a way to catch Leo's jump, forcing him to actually recover down below the ledge. Is another 20%? That's a 40%.
And MkLeo getting very aggressive here. He understands the time is now. Interception right here by Kameme. Has the Metal Bleed out. Those pummels helped out so much just to get rid of Arsene. Recovers very low. Doesn't want to deal with that flame, that forward air.
But now that Arsene's out of the picture here, I'm actually very scared for Leo. Kameme knows that this is the time for him to go in.
And you see him spacing right now with the fair, trying to get these single hit forward airs or even just clipping with the back air. He gets the Metal Blade. MkLeo, tough situation. Here's the chase.
See the Metal Blade coming out. Is the pressure tool that he wants. Has to call it the roll.
He wanted a forward smash. Off-stage situation again. MkLeo goes super low. He doesn't quite get what he was looking for, though. 110 piece.
Oh my god!